Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm bringing you a PvP guide for World of Warcraft Mists Pandaria, patch 5.4.8. This is a warrior PvP guide, and what we will be going over is glyphs, talents, macros, and a little rotation I like to use when it comes to PvP. Right now we'll be going over gear and what you should use. Basically what you need is straight strength and critical strike. That's what you need the most, is strength and critical strike. So here I got critical strike reforged from mastery, crit reforged from haste, mastery reforged from haste, mastery from hit, mastery from haste, and there we go. My gems I use, I make sure it's all strength and critical effect. Basically, that's what I go for the most. By that I go with Smooth Sun Radiance, Inscribed Vermilion Onyx, Perfect Evolved Pandarian Garnet, which you don't always need, Piercing Wild Jade, and I looked. My friend actually helped me get all these gems. So, and also, what you use for your weapon is Purium Weapon Chain, I believe. So that's something to help you guys with. All right. So, next we're gonna go over talents. Talents I use: Double Time, Second Wind, Stag Shout, Blade Storm, Safeguard, and Avatar. These are really good talents for PvP, either Double Time or Warbringer. I prefer Double Time because what you can do is you could be a complete bad A, and what you could do is go up to a target or something, and you could charge in like that, keybind your heroic leap, and then charge again. So 3 stuns, or 2 stuns I should say. I'm sorry. And that's what I really like. But Warbringer, it's kind of like in Warlords of Draenor now. Instead of stunning, you're gonna root the target. So that's what Warbringer is basically. But also with Warbringer, it reduces movement speed. So same with Warlords of Draenor. Next we got Enraged Generation, Second Wind, and Pending Victory. I went with Second Wind with this because if you are below 35% health, you regenerate 3% health every second, which is amazing. This is good for PvP, period. If you are about to die, oh crap, you're about to die, you fear, like you use your intimidating shout, like say I used it on him, so he started, wandering away. I could get behind a pillar in an arena or something. Let's just pretend this is a pillar. I get behind a pillar like this and just heal up. Hopefully I don't have any DOTs on me, but yeah. Enraged Generation, that's basically Second Wind and Enraged Regeneration is like personal preference. It's all up to you, but I recommend Second Wind, and everybody else uses Second Wind, so why not? Here we got Stag Shout, Piercing Howl, and Disrupting Shout. Disrupting Shout is good for PvE. Piercing Howl is good for PvP, so is Stag Shout. But what's good about Stag Shout is you can charge in, you can use your hamstring, and then Stag Shout, rooting them. But once you do damage to them, I believe it breaks. But then again, it's like a 3-second root. It's kind of like Warbringer, if you think about it. But staggering shout. Next we got Blade Storm, Shockwave, and Dragon Roar. Dragon Roar is good for PvP because it's an automatic crit. But in the Shockwave, it stuns people for 4 seconds within 10 yards, doing 37,000 damage, which is amazing. And then you got Blade Storm. You become a whirling storm of destructive force, striking all targets within 8 yards of 100%. 80 weapon damage every 1 second for 6 seconds. That is crazy, guys. It's kind of like Stormbolt, but better. Next, we got Mass Spell Reflection, Safeguard, and Vigilance. The reason why I don't use Mass Spell Reflection is because warriors have... Where is it? Spell Reflection. But with this, it's kind of like replacing this, if you think about it. But with this, it does it to your party members within 20 yards for 5 seconds. Which only gives you 5 seconds. Which is the same with this one. So, I mean, this is pretty good. Better than Spell Reflection, but it's whatever. It's all personal preference. I went with Safeguard, because Safeguard, what I do is a lot, like with PvP, which I don't have it keybinded, which I usually do, is I'll click on my friend or whatnot, and then I'll immediately Safeguard him. And I don't think I have it. I thought I had Intervene, unless that's just with Fury. Well, whatever. Alright. Next we got Avatar. Avatar, I recommend Avatar over all these, and you're about to see why. Alright, now, macros. There's two macros that I use the most. It is my one-shot macro and my defensive macro. The reason why I use my one-shot macro, well, here, let me tell you this. The reason why I call it my one-shot macro is because I have one-shotted people. I one-shot people with 300 health and around 400 health. I get 400 health, maybe the 80% health, and then I can just down them like that with my execute. With my one-shot, and get people down. If people have 550 health, I get them down usually halfway or so. So this is overall a great macro. Here's what it is. Cast Recklessness, cast Avatar, cast Berserker Rage, cast Skull Banner, cast Sweeping Strikes, and then cast Blood Fury Racial, and use my Grievous Gladiator Badge of Victory. Now, a lot of people don't know how to link these. All you gotta do is shift left click them. Next, we got my shield. Use defensive stance, use shield wall, use spell reflection, and use my health stone. If I got like a warlock in, like this is great for warlocks too. So this is what I mostly use. Now to the burst. What I do is I put all my little bursting things. I put my CCs all beside my burst. So the first thing I do is I want to charge in. Okay. So I charge in. I make sure my hamstring is up. Colossus Smash, Stag Shout, Burst, Blade Storm, and then Intimidating Shout to fear them so they can't move just for a couple seconds. And then I get them down, get them down, get them down. And I'm doing 380,000 just a couple seconds. They're already almost at, they're at 200,000 health, which can be easily, like, you know, dead. Okay, guys, now listen. See, here's my mouse though. Okay, before we start anything, here's my mouse. This is my clicker, right? I don't click. Clicking goes like this, right? I'm not clicking. It's my Razer Naga mouse. Makes it sound like I'm clicking. Anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If so, make sure to drop a like, a comment, and a subscribe down below. And if you have any questions or want to play with me, just personal message me, and I'll give you my battle tag, and we can do some twos or some battlegrounds soon. So yeah, once again, if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. See ya.